This is Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Welcome to Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Crimson Tide. This place is charged up and ready for a big game today. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, LSU Tigers, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. The game goes back to 1895, Kirk, but as you know, it's begun to pick up intensity, this rivalry, because they are always in each other's way in the SEC.
Yeah, this rivalry doesn't necessarily have the history, even though it does go back to 1895, but you're right. Things seem to change when the SEC split East and West. It became a battle about who would represent the West, the winner typically between Alabama and LSU. It seems like every year from that point on, it's a game we all point to before the season even starts.
They'll try to keep the opening drive going here. It's 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's caught downfield. That is a huge play. Finally brought down at the 46-yard line.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. On the run, it's Barnes. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years, Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from the defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Play number 7 on the opening drive, and it's 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Will he score here? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Bama. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start, to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
PAT makes it 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Look at this, taking a shot on the very first play. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he's got some open field ahead. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
Play action here on first down. Here's the throw deep downfield. Touchdown, Alabama. No chance to catch it.
You know, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want and hit it for a big one.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. On the move. Still going. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. He will score. Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time, Kirk.
Yeah, you're exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Receiver makes the grab. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Looking right, this one caught. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the handoff. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. first down, why not keep it on the ground? He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, as this play was unfolding, the only thing I wanted to know was he going to get the ball over the defense to the running back. Once the back caught the ball, look out. Big yards ahead.
Okay, ready?
Alabama has now moved into the red zone. And now the handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. And the same runner's got it again. Can he reach the end zone? Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, tied.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. And that catch is hauled in. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Boy, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this and be a great complement to that running game, and then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Boy, another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. And you just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and different.
Pressure comes, and once again, no escape. And that is the kind of hard hit you expect to see, Kirk, in a rivalry game like this one.
When these rivalry games, players seem to play their best, and right now they are flying around and putting big hits, especially when you can hit that quarterback.
We'll see what he can do with the return. And the return is brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up third down.
This is a great job by the defense, putting two defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass is off target. Again, hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
See if he can make something happen with the return. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. The last time they played, of course, LSU won in a beatdown, something we rarely see an Alabama team just totally embarrassed.
Yeah, and I think the difference in that game was the line of scrimmage. LSU just had their way with Alabama up front, really on both sides of the football. But, you know, it's a new year. It's a new opportunity. This one, to me, is going to be a tight battle.
Split backfield here. Here comes a handoff. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever, going all the way back to like Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That one moves the ball across the 40.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Second down after that previous play. They're Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking for the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. We go with a direct snap. Got a lane. Can he get in? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, LSU. Here's the point after attempt. The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
LSU 14.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Back onto the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Good execution. Gets the block and gets the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Heading left after the handoff.
Second down coming up.
Quarterback operating an empty set. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Return of one down. Sets up the next drive. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of their football and go toward the second half. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Getting set. Here's second down. Now they'll run it on the toss. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
LSU.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Catch made way down to the 25. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Tigers.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Offense has been the story of this first half. Both offenses going up and down the field as the defenses search for answers. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
This time, a completion. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. And that one's picked off. What a play.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
One more play before they head to the locker room. The shotgun running play call. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Trucks through the defender. Physical run earns the first down.
You know, all week the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
And at first down, they go right back to him.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Ball handed off. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
It was a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and to talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. It doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
And then first down, right back to the running game. Plenty space at the 20. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. Here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And there's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. And he'll drop back here on third down. Snags with the throw. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. They've come all the way back to claim the lead. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you can score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense. And man, did they make that look easy.
And the point after is good. Now they get set to kick it away.
21.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. With the catch, it's Becker. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. But man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense an edge to it.
Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Here's the 2nd down play. The shotgun handoff here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They've got him, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it about the 27. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Receiver makes the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
In the red area, it's Barnes. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the kickoff will be returned. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They'll run it to the left. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Moving past the 25. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a 1st down. Looks like it'll raise 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He shreds the tackle.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
It's a shotgun run call. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Using his legs, it's Hill.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looks right for a quick completion. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that and just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
LSU has moved into the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And the clock has stopped here as we've reached the final 2 minutes of play. First and goal. They need points, but it wouldn't hurt to also milk the clock a bit. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Touchdown, LSU. They jump in front here in the 4th.
That is just an outstanding job by this quarterback with the game on the line. He finds the matchup with his go-to receiver, makes a perfect throw here to the receiver, and they score late to take the lead.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. So it's going to come down to this, Kirk. Can this offense execute when it matters most?
Chris, it's a rivalry game.
Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Makes a quick catch. They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short gain. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Now, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
That completion makes it second down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Lets it go quickly. He's got his man in the open field. And smart choice, he'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That's good execution.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Barnes. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And on the carry, he's heading left. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bama.
Chris, I'm shocked by this. I mean, it's a great touchdown by this offense. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. We may be headed to overtime.
They still need this extra point to tie. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. First down. Looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And a timeout is called here. 10 seconds remaining on the clock. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Finds room at the 30. The senior calls his own number and picks up the first down. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. And it's incomplete as time runs out of regulation. We are headed to overtime. So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime. They'll run it here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense?
Flip it. Check.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
Ready, fight.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Touchdown, Alabama. They strike first in OT. And now for the crucial extra point to push the lead to 7 in OT. PAT puts them in front by 7. So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. Ball handed off. Good enough for 1st down yardage. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. They'll feed the back again. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. Do you kick the PAT or go for 2 and the win?
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
Direct snap to the back. No, he didn't get in. They stopped him. They gambled to win the game right there. Could not score. In these overtime games, Kurt, it just comes down to execution in the moment. Who can make one more big play? They did it. They come up with a signature W.
Yeah, you're right, Chris. I think this likely will end up being one of the best games, not only for them, but maybe in all of college football for the season. To me, it felt like an instant classic and one that fans should remember for a long time.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College.